Isaac's gift. Isaac was 6 years old. He was a kind little boy with brown hair and blue eyes. Isaac was very shy and liked to be at home with his family. It had been a tough year for everyone. Isaac and his family had just celebrated Christmas and it was coming up to the new year. Isaac watched the news with his dad and listened to people talking about how lonely they felt at Christmas. Isaac felt so sad for people who lived alone. There were people in care homes who had no relatives to visit them. There were elderly people who lived on their own. And there were so many young people too. They were all alone over the Christmas season. December was so grey, dark and cold. People were stuck inside their homes most of the time. Isaac wanted to do something to make a difference. As New Year was coming up, he thought about what his teacher had said about making a New Year's resolution. Isaac wanted to help his community so that they didn't feel lonely anymore. The next day, Isaac spoke to his mum about his idea. "Mum, I know what I want my New Year's resolution to be," he said with great excitement. "I want to make people happy. I want them to start the year with hope," Isaac continued. "People are so lonely. They don't think anyone is thinking about them. But I am. The lady on the news said she cries every day because she feels so alone." Isaac opened the chest of drawers in the living room and pulled out a huge pack of tea light candles. Isaac's mum owned her own candle making business. "What if we deliver a candle to everyone in town? We can write a message with each candle asking everyone on New Year's Eve to light the candle and put it in their window so that everyone can see them. It will help people knowing that each family is there and that we all care for each other," said Isaac. "What a beautiful idea," said his mum proudly. But it's only 4 days before New Year's Eve, Isaac, so how are you going to get them all delivered?" asked his mum. "I know exactly what to do. Dad's dustbin lorry and all his workmates can help me," said Isaac. Isaac's dad was a waste collector. Around this time of year, his dad was really busy making extra trips around town to pick up people's rubbish from the festive season. "Oh, that's a fantastic idea," shouted Isaac's mum. Isaac set to work getting all the candles ready. He printed out a message for each one and rolled it up and tied it with a piece of string. Isaac spent all day with his mum and dad getting the candles ready. Isaac's dad spoke to his workmates and they all agreed to help Isaac with his wonderful idea. The next day, Isaac and his dad went out to collect the rubbish. Isaac knocked on each door and posted the wrapped candle and message through each letterbox. After 3 days of hard work, the whole town had received Isaac's gift. Mrs. Hawkins lived a few streets away from Isaac, and she was a newsreader. When she read the beautiful message, she was so touched by the sentiment and Isaac's effort to make people happy. She wanted to do something to help too. On New Year's Eve at 6 o'clock, Lindsay Hawkins read the national news. She shared the story of Isaac and how he had been so worried about people being lonely at this time of year, and she wanted to do something to cheer them up too. Lindsay asked the whole of the United Kingdom to light a candle and put it in their window on New Year's Eve, remembering those that lived on their own. Lindsay shared that the candle was a symbol of togetherness and that we are all thinking of each other and wishing the best for everyone. As the clock struck 12 on the stroke of midnight, a new year had begun. Across the United Kingdom, people lit candles and placed them in their windows for all to see. The whole night was lit up with beautiful glowing light and candles. Isaac and his family stood on their street. They could see the candles burning brightly in all of the windows. People came out onto their doorsteps and saw Isaac. They started to cheer. "Well done, Isaac!" They clapped and they waved Isaac and his family. Isaac smiled the biggest smile. "Happy New Year, Isaac," said his mum and dad. "It's going to be the best yet." "Happy New Year, Mum and Dad," said Isaac with happiness. And this was the start of a very magical year. So that's my story about Isaac and his special gift for the new year. I want to wish you all a very happy new year. It has been so wonderful to share my stories with you this year, and I can't wait to share more with you in 2021. So whatever you wish for, have a wonderful evening, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. Goodbye.